I lost $6,000 sitting in my high school classroom at 16 years old because I tried to sell fidget spinners online. And let me tell you how I got into this mess. So let's bring it back to 2017. I'm selling on Amazon in high school. I'm selling a mixture of, used books, electronics, video games, a couple other miscellaneous items. Then out of nowhere, the fidget spinner trend blows up. And it was such a great opportunity. I'm talking when it blew up, you could literally buy $1 to $2 plastic spinner junk from China that would sell instantly overnight on Amazon for $12 to $20 per spinner. And so, well, I did just that. And it went really well for about a 2 to 3 month period. And that led me to actually placing one of the largest inventory purchases of my life at 16 years old for $18,000, which I sent to some random person in China that I've never met before in my entire life. Now, as you know, with trends eventually peak and they start to die off. And then while they're dying off, typically more people like myself are also trying to join the market and make money off this trend. And if you now combine that with the fact that it also took a couple weeks for these fidget spinners to get shipped from China to where I lived in the United States, you can start to see how this was turning into a recipe for disaster. And so long story short, by the time I received that shipment overseas from China, things got worse. So for example, there were now more people selling fidget spinners on Amazon than ever. And then also around that time, it had peaked and the interest was dying off. And so there were more Amazon sellers I was having to compete with. There was much less demand than there were 1, 2, 3 months ago. And to combine that, the private label listings I had created for my own fidget spinners because they were out of stock for such a large period of time, I had lost my sales rank, I lost all of my keyword ranking, and basically not to lose my butt, I basically had to start selling off hundreds to thousands of fidget spinners at a break even and a loss as well. So basically this had me lose thousands and thousands of dollars on that most recent purchase order and basically wiped out my entire profits that I had the 2 to 3 months prior selling those fidget spinners on Amazon. So yeah, that's one of my losses as a young business owner. And I know you typically don't hear people sharing the losses or, the bad business stories on social media. So thought I'd share.